Hello, HSM. Welcome. It's been a long time, but here we are, or here I am. It's been a long time for me. Anyway, I'm glad to be here. You'll notice that David and I are wearing mint chocolate chip flavored shirts.
That's my favorite ice cream
Yes,
flavor.
I love mint chocolate chip. It's
But you
classic.
have to get the green kind. The white kind
No,
is
I
not
don't
the
even
same.
know why they
Not
make
same.
the white kind, really. Anyway, mint chocolate chip, definitely one of my favorites. This shirt has nothing to do with mint chocolate chip ice cream, except that it resembles it. This shirt is advertising our high school ministry serve team this year. So shout out to the serve team. This is an amazing team because, man, you've gone through the roller coaster of just disappointment, as we all have during COVID-19. So first you were going to Charleston, West Virginia. Then you were going to go to Niagara Falls. No go. So here we are. You're going to serve locally in Quakertown, but we're really proud of you for sticking with it and your flexibility to go along with the program. I want to just read out all the names so that you all know your friends who are on this team and who to be praying for. They're going to be starting tomorrow on Monday, kicking off their week of service in Quakertown. So we have 15 students: Aaron Figueroa, Brianna Light, Haley Barry, Hannah Goldie, Isaac Detweiler, Josh Sabo, Caitlin Zakowski, Kaylee Kratz, Kara DeVries, Lexi Landis, Michael Dennis, Naomi DeVries, Nicole Barry, Shelby Lanyon, and Zane Smith. Led by 4 leaders: Kirk and Shelley DeVries, Heath Detweiler, Linda Hill. We're really excited for everything that's going to be going on, and you can follow their progress. I'm sure there'll be updates on various social networking platforms, and we just really look forward to seeing what God's going to do during this time of service.
Yeah, I know we're talking with them today. They're really excited to get going, so we're really looking forward to actually doing something together. So
Yeah, right?
It's exciting.
Something is actually going to
Yes.
happen. In spite of all of the things that are against us, something is actually going to happen.
speaking of things happening, we have an exciting announcement you may have seen in your email or on Instagram, but we have coming up, not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday, which is the 22nd, our HSM Camp Day. So obviously, we all know Harvey Cedars was canceled. We're very disappointed about that. This was going to be, Ben, this was going to be your first time going to Harvey Cedars. Like for the whole week, I think, right?
I've been there before, but
Okay,
not in
well,
a long time.
A very long time. There's new buildings and stuff since then. But unfortunately, for a number of reasons, it's not feasible for us to do that right now, and unfortunately we had to cancel that. But we wanted to still do something for you guys, and something that we're able to do safely and have a little bit of fun and get together. So we're really looking forward to Camp Day. Want to tell a little bit about it?
Camp
Dan?
Day is going to be great. A couple just key details to know. Camp Day is going to be at Meadowland, and to make transportation a whole lot easier for us with COVID-19, your parents or you will drive to Meadowland and be picked up at Meadowland.
That's only like 7-10 minutes away from where church is.
But don't come to the church. No one's going to be here. You want to go to Camp Meadowland, be picked up there, and be dropped off there.
Not nearly as fun here at church by yourself.
Not at all.
No.
So yeah, we have got some really fun activities planned at Meadowland, so you want to definitely come prepared to get wet, and you want to come prepared to be in the woods. That means don't wear flip-flops or sandals or just flat treadless shoes. You want to have something that has decent support, because you will be in the woods walking on uneven terrain at times.
And some of where you're walking is to the lake or to the water slide, which, Ben, we just went the other day,
Yeah.
and you got to see that.
I saw the water slide, and I'm like, I had no idea there was a sweet water slide right in the middle of the woods at Meadowland. It's awesome.
So, yeah, lots of exciting things. And so it's $10. You just bring your money with you on the day of. You don't have to pay ahead of time. But what we do want you to do ahead of time is register. We need to know how many people are there. Lunch is included. The camp's going to make us lunch and everything. So we need to tell them how many people are coming. So if you go to eastswamp.org/register, you can sign up right there. It's easy. You just put your name and everything and fill out some information. And then we know you're coming. And then just show up at the camp on not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday.
At 10:30. And definitely register. We really need to know how many people are coming, especially to plan for food. So that is at 10:30 on the 22nd. Be there. And if it does happen to rain, then our rain date is the very next day, the 23rd, which is a Thursday.
Yeah, because of everything going on, the safest way to do something right now is outside, so we really don't have an inside backup plan for all of our activities, so it's easier just to do it on a date.
Yeah.
It's nicer if it happens to rain on Wednesday.
This is also open to anyone in high school. You did not have to previously register for Harvey Cedars. Anyone in high school is welcome to register and come enjoy Camp Day with us. So we look forward to that. Is there anything else?
I don't think so. That's about it. Just make sure you register for Camp Day. We're really excited about missions this week. Be praying for your friends and following along on Instagram. Or if you're going on the missions trip, work hard, have a good time. Ben, now you have a little short devotional to share with us this week before we head to small groups?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so quick devotional thought. I don't want to take up much of your time because I want to have you have as much of your time as you can to spend with each other, chatting, talking, catching up. Because one thing I know about COVID-19 is it's really frustrating and it's really annoying. And now you finally can sort of get together in a quasi-normal way with your friends and with your small group. So I don't want to take up a lot of time. But what I was thinking of is how much COVID-19 goes against the Bible. Okay, that sounds weird, but hear me out. So, do you think in the Bible it says, stay away from one another? Or keep your social distance from one another? Avoid one another. Don't talk to each other too closely. None of these things are in the Bible. Like, the Bible is sort of the opposite. The Bible is like telling us to love one another, to be close to one another. The Bible even says to greet each other with a kiss of love. Now, certainly, we cannot be kissing one another right now during COVID-19. And even if there wasn't COVID-19, still, that might be a little bit strange. But what I realize is there are at least 59 commands in the New Testament that say the word one another. And that's thrilling to think about, like how much really we are supposed to be together. We are supposed to be involved intimately in one another's lives. Like church and our spiritual walk is not just done solo. You're not by yourself. You have a whole group of people who love the Lord, who are growing together. We are supposed to be doing so many things in one another's life. Now, I don't want to actually tell you what all the one another's are. There are 59 of them. A lot of them are repeats. But what I want you to do in your groups tonight is just maybe talk about, see how many you can think of. How many one another's do you know in the New Testament? Those are kind of distinct sort of instructions on how we are supposed to be involved in one another's lives. Talk about that as a small group, and then maybe hit some of your favorites, and then talk about how you can start to even implement more of those one another's in your small group, in your lives, even during COVID-19. What does it look like? How do you do it? How do you accomplish the life that Jesus put out for us, even when we're supposed to be keeping socially distanced from one another? Well, that's all. I hope you have a great evening. Love you guys. See you soon.